Hi, this is Abhilash here. Today we are at Abhivrudhi Farms. It is a 300-acre project by Hosachiguru. It has 1 lakh trees which have been planted. It is abutting a 300-acre large lake. Also, it has a large canal that is passing next to the farm. It is a strategically located project with a lot of distinct location advantages. Growing towns of Hindupur and Madakshira are very close by. The farm is just 90 minutes away from the Bangalore International Airport. Hindupur railway station, which will be connected by a high-speed train, is just 25 minutes away. This region is also witnessing high economic development with major industries like Kia Motors, Korean ancillary units, BEL, Wipro and Berger Paints, which are already operating in this region. A proposed 1800-acre knowledge park is also coming up in this vicinity. At Abhivrudhi Farms, we use a lot of natural and organic methods to maintain our land and water resources sustainably. Currently, we are standing at a diversion trench. This diversion trench is a part of a land and water management practices that we employ at Abhivrudhi Farms. This is a V-shaped diversion trench, which is, in terms of dimensions, it is 1 meter deep and 2 meter wide. The whole purpose of this diversion trench is if any excess water is coming into the farm, this doesn't allow the flooding of the farm plots. This diversion trench is connected to a main outlet trench having pipelines in it, and this ensures that the water is sent out to a natural canal which is outside the farm. We also have emergency diversion trenches. These emergency diversion trenches are raised underground pipes. Any excess water is sent through these emergency diversion trenches to the natural canal which is outside the farm. All low points are not bad. Some have their own advantages. I am standing at one such lowest point at this farm. This is the rainwater harvesting pond, which has the capacity to hold 1 crore liters of water. This is the lowest point. Hence, all the water which falls on the farm is collected over here naturally, and anything excess goes out of this farm through diversion trenches. Now I am standing at the irrigation head unit. Behind me there is a large irrigation pond which collects all the borewell water. This borewell water is pumped into the head unit, which has multiple filters and softeners. After the filtering and softening process is done, this water is sent to all the farm plots through drip irrigation. At Abhivrudhi, we follow various types of farming methods such as natural farming, permaculture principles and agroforestry. The way in which trees are planted at Abhivrudhi is to ensure that these are working in cooperation with each other and not in competition with each other. So what does that mean? This means that each and every tree gets optimal amount of sunlight, water and nutrition. As against being densely populated, this method of appropriately spacing or adequately spacing allows each and every tree to thrive in the long term, and also the soil and groundwater table is replenished. Between any two fruit-bearing trees or timber trees, we grow something called as biomass plants. These biomass plants are excellent source of mulch, and they also increase soil fertility. There are 3 types of biomass plants that we use at Abhivrudhi: tree type, bushy type and grass type. Here I am standing next to a sandalwood tree and a sandalwood tree over here. Between 2 sandalwood trees, we have a biomass plant that is bushy in nature, bushy type biomass plant. Sandalwood trees can go up to 15 feet in height, and these biomass plants, which is a bushy type, grows up to 5 feet. We chop and drop at regular intervals of time, and we use it as mulch. One of the prevalent agricultural activities that we use at this farm is mulching. Mulch is derived from the biomass plants. These biomass plants are chopped at regular intervals of time and covered across around the tree. Here we have 2 types of mulch. One is the green mulch and another is dry mulch. This green mulch is an aquatic plant, and this dry mulch is a mulberry tree. The whole purpose of these dry mulch and green mulch is to maintain the microclimate, retain soil moisture, and in the long term When these dry mulch and wet mulch, they decompose, they become the organic matter for the plants. Along with mulching, we also do topsoil compost application. All the ingredients used to make this application are organic and they encourage microbial activity, thus increasing the fertility of the soil. Traditionally, bulls were used to till the earth. They ensured that the soil structure and texture were not disturbed and left intact. As the time progressed, tractors were introduced. They were heavy and it had an impact on the soil's structure and texture. Also, they damaged the plants and trees. Using of bulls to get a large-scale farming activity done, it's optimally not possible. To overcome this challenge, we have adopted no-till farming method using this cup-guided machine. As you can see, this is smaller in size and lighter in weight when compared to a tractor. This ensures that the soil structure and texture is left undisturbed and the trees are not damaged. As and when this structure is taken into the farm, the grass is chopped and is left over there, which acts as a mulch layer. All the inputs for pest management and soil enrichment are made at the farm. These concoctions are naturally derived from plant and Goshala inputs. For pest management, we have Neemastra, Agniastra and Brahmastra. They are preventive in nature and not controlling. For soil enrichment, we have Jivamruta. The inputs for Jivamruta come from the Goshala. One of the yearly farming activities that we do at this farm is the application of Bordeaux paste. This Bordeaux paste is made at the farm. This mixture consists of calcium, copper and cowrie. As you can see, this mixture is pasted from the ground till the trunk level. Most of these pests, they enter and attack the tree from this particular part of the tree. This paste is a pest repellent. This ensures that no fungal and pest attack is happening and ensuring that this tree is safe and healthy. Along with various pest management practices that we employ at this farm, we also have this solar powered UV light trap. After sunset, the UV light automatically turns on and all the pests are attracted to this UV light. They fall into this bowl which has neem solution to it. We also have this fruit fly trap. Fruit flies predominantly attack the fruits. So this structure helps us in controlling these fruit flies. This structure has two openings to it. A pheromone is placed inside it to attract the pests. They get into this trap through these two openings and they get trapped over here, hence ensuring all the fruits on the farm are safe and healthy. At Abhivrudhi Farms, we have a large number of subject matter experts, majority of whom stay on the farm. Every day, they chart out the plan for the next day's activities and at the end of the day, they all sit and discuss about the daily activities and plan for the next day. We have senior agronomists, junior agronomists, farm supervisors and farm laborers who come from nearby villages to work at the farm. They all collectively take care of the farm and maintain the farm at its best. In fact, these 50 to 80 farm laborers who work at the farm come from nearby villages. Instead of migrating to different towns and cities in search of jobs, they are finding an opportunity to work over here and earn a livelihood and live with their families. This is a 10-acre farm center. It offers a lot of features: a very large rainwater harvesting pond, agroforest, a vegetable garden which has a keyhole and a mandala garden, a nursery unit, a Goshala, fodder area where we grow Napier grass and sorghum for our cows. Also, we have farm quarters and a very big irrigation pond with an irrigation head unit. Farm center is designed in such a manner that it supports all the farming activities at the farm. Behind me is the agroforestry land, which is a part of the farm center. It has a wide range of plants and trees, such as fruit-bearing trees, timber trees, and canopy trees, which provide shade. The whole point of this is to emulate forest ecosystem, where all the plants and trees are not in competition with each other, but cooperating with each other. Kitchen Gardens at Abhivrudhi has a mandala garden and a keyhole garden. These two structures follow the principles of permaculture by storing a lot of wind energy, sunlight and water. With these two structures, we are trying to grow more with less space. Also, all these vegetables are grown using natural farming methods, wherein soil fertility is kept intact and we can get a healthy, nutritious produce for our co-farmers. Here, we produce biomass plants, seed to saplings. All the seeds are procured from the traditional forest seed keepers. They are open pollinated in nature, and these biomass plants are planted across the farm plots, which contributes towards the green mulch. Behind me is the Desi Goshala. This has a thatch roof and has wonderful Worli paintings on it. We have a new Goshala coming up. We have 9 Ongol breed cows and bulls collectively. The inputs from the Desi Goshala are used to make Jivamrut, which enriches the soil fertility. This is where our farm staff, supervisors and agronomists stay to upkeep all the farm activities round the clock. The farm is secured with a barbed fence, and also it has a strong sturdy gate. Boundary trees have been planted across the periphery of the farm. Inside, we have road access to all the sections of the farm. Solar lamps have been installed across the farm for the safety and security of our co-farmers. I am at the farm retreat. The cottages are being constructed. There are 8 cottages which are coming up for our co-farmers to come forward and stay over here. Farm retreat has a lot of features to offer. Volleyball court, children's play area, gazebo, specially curated pond, center stage and a central lawn for all our co-farmers and their families to enjoy and relax. Farm retreat is designed in such a manner that there is something to look forward for everyone in the family and to come and enjoy. Abhivrudhi is a wonderful opportunity for our co-farmers to maximize their long-term returns based on its strategic location advantages that complement the land asset. Co-farmers can also grow a steady source of passive income through timber trees that are grown on the farm. A single sandalwood tree can generate up to 20 to 40,000 rupees over a period of 25 to 30 years. Similarly, a teak tree can generate up to 20 to 30,000 rupees over a period of 20 years. This sort of passive income can also cover the cost of farm maintenance along with the interest. Come along and join the Hosachiguru community of co-farmers and ensure a green, sustainable and a financially secure future for you and your family.